How you doing? It's your boy Danny. It's the Night Watch. I got one thing. I'm gonna start talking about this, but I'm gonna give you a brief thing tonight. Guess what? I want you to know, trust him. We're going to be in the book of Nahum. We're going to be in chapter 1. We're going to be looking at verse 7. Do you trust him? Because guess what? I want you to know what the God had gave the prophet to speak to the people to let them know. Check this out. The Lord is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble, and he knows them that trust in him. Did you hear that? You think God don't know you trust in him? Because guess what? Wherever you go, you tell people it was God who did it. Your testimony proves that you believe in him. Let me tell you something. Keep speaking your testimonies. Let people know what God has done for you. Let them know that guess what? He did it. Understand this. He knows those who trust in him. You can't pretend with God. Guess what? He knows everything. But guess what? Did you hear that? The Lord is good, a stronghold in the days of trouble. Boy, when trouble comes up, know that God is working. He gonna work it out. I know. It feels like, Danny, I just don't know what to do. Danny, I just want to throw in the towel. Don't you throw in the towel. Fight the good fight of faith. That's what Paul says. Understand it. It says you will reap a harvest. Guess what? If you faint not, that's what Paul said. In other words, he didn't say it because it could happen. Because guess what? The pressures can be so hard on life. You feel like that I'm all alone. There's no one who cares about me. Where is my God at? Guess what? He's sitting right there in heaven. Guess what? He just wants you to cry out to him. Let me tell you something. How you defeat the things that come against you is your prayer life. Guess what? That means I go to God. God, I don't know what to do. God, I'm in all kinds of scrapes and fashions. God, I need help right now. God, would you please show up for me? Would you make a way for me? I don't know, God. I'm crying out to you. I don't see no way out. And guess what God will do? Boy, he said he know those who trust him. Guess what? God is looking for somebody to believe in him, to trust him by faith, that he can move mountains. Did you hear that? And you can move mountains. Jesus said, if you have the faith the size of a mustard seed, that means if you begin to swell up in your faith and say, God, I trust you. I believe you. I know you can do it. I don't know, but I'm going to keep on screaming your name and I'm going to praise you. Let me tell you something. One of the biggest keys is when you begin to praise and exalt God. Say, God, I thank you. I know that you love me. I know you're not going to let the bottom drop out my world. Help me, God. Keep me steadfast. Stay in the word. This is your boy, Danny. Remember this. Whatever's on your heart, whatever's on your mind is on God's heart and mind as well. And God loves you with an everlasting love. In the Night Watch, I got to say, have a blessed night. Stay encouraged. I love you. Bye-bye.